Hey guys, welcome back to Automotive Cast. My name is Ryan. We are back at my buddy Steve's house today working on his 67 Camaro project car. I think 2 videos ago we cut this thing apart. We replaced the firewall, inner rockers, and some sections on the cowl. And today we are moving on to the quarter panels. Looks like the party may have already gotten started. Steve started cutting just sections out to see where the quarter actually attaches inside the car. But we're here to lend a hand on this thing. So he's got the other side completely removed and somewhat mocked up. Show you that. A little difficult to see, but got this one on. Now, you see it's kind of tight on this side. There's a lot of room on this side. So when we turned this car around, the plan was to start with the driver's side, get that done, move the car over, and then do the passenger side. But Steve got 2 passenger side quarters delivered, so we were forced to start with the passenger side. And I think Steve is probably the only person in the world that that would happen to. So the plan for today is to continue removing some of the old sheet metal so that we could fit this quarter panel on. I would also like to see maybe the rocker panel get mounted on the passenger side too, so we at least have one side done. When the driver's side quarter gets delivered, we can tackle that. If you did not watch the last video on this car, this is what we've got. So we went around, welded some supports in just to square the car up because there is nothing inside of here. And when it initially got cut up, there wasn't even a firewall. So this was added to just add some strength to the car. Steve actually added these small outriggers on either side to keep the inner rocker panels in place. And then on this side, you can see along this seam, all right, from the factory, it would have been spot welded here. He's got that all separated. That flange is pretty much clean. We're going to have to remove the factory lead seal on the sail panel here so that we can actually move this panel up. And I believe the tail panel has to get trimmed a little bit as well. All right, kind of inside this corner here. So I might suggest to him if we can take the taillight out and maybe just cut that down. It's all coming out. All right, floor is gone. Oh, looks like he already cut some of the support out. That was probably to get the bumper out. But yeah, fair bit of work to do on this car. So let's come up with a game plan and we'll get started. So I'm going to do what we talked about before, and I'm going to take that taillight housing. Oh, the trunk lid was talking to him. I just want to put like googly eyes on it. So we're going to pull the taillight housing out, and then we're just going to cut this tail pan out, give us a little bit more room to fit this quarter panel. Again, it doesn't really matter what we cut out of this thing because every stitch of sheet metal is getting replaced. I'm probably going to cut it with the taillight housing in there. You need new taillight housings.
It's fine. I need it.
Yeah.
It's going to be a brand new car, though.
Yeah. Hopefully there's fuel in the tank and a spark catches it. Then we don't have to worry about any of this. Go ahead. Don't worry about it. I just won't be able to film. It's fine.
Yeah, we'll just do everything you want to do.
As you saw, I just notched a little piece of the tail pan back here. And I think I'm going to call it for the night. Put in a good, honest day's work. Happy with the progress. So
I guess I'll do everything then. It's fine.
all right, next thing, Steve is going to use the oxyacetylene torch, and he's going to melt out this lead seam, like I said, up on the sail panel. So I'm going to set the camera up for that. But I am not going to stay in here. You know, lead exposure. I've heard some things. I'm not an expert, but supposedly not supposed to be good for you, so we're going to play it safe. I'll head outside. I'll leave it running while Steve melts that out. And we're one step closer to fitting this new quarter on. All right, so that lead seam is gone. There's a bunch of spot welds still holding the roof skin onto what's left of the quarter panel. But we'll knock all of that out. Once that is gone, that should be the last piece interfering with us starting to position the quarter panel on the car. So we'll knock this flange out. We do have to determine how this piece kind of behind the drip rail is actually held onto the car. I don't know if... I don't think there would be spot welds back there. Might have to look that up because neither one of us are sure of how that's held on. But, yep. Seam is gone. Knock that flange out. Figure out what's going on here. Maybe hit some of this inner structure with the wire wheel. Fresh coat of paint. And we can start getting the quarter panel mocked up. All right, so while Steve is drilling out those spot welds on that upper seam for the quarter panel, I'm inside the car and we're going to finish welding up those lower quarter extensions that we put on in the first video on this car, which are these guys here. So we threw a bunch of tacks on them. They're in place. They're not going anywhere. We did that more so just to locate the piece itself. So while he's working on that, I'm going to finish buzzing this in. I'll do the other side as well. And maybe when I'm done with this, he'll be ready to start locating that quarter panel. All right, what feels like a week later, we were finally able to separate the flange on the roof skin. Now, if you've done this before, maybe you know, or maybe you just cut the new quarter panel short, but you have more spot welds on the inside of the car. How do you get to those? Simple. So you tear your headliner out like a grizzly bear trying to get a picnic basket. I'm going to climb inside the car in a minute and show you exactly where those spot welds are. If you're looking at it from the outside of the car, they're somewhere up here, but on the inside. So we were able to separate those. We got the rest of the quarter out from underneath the roof skin. And then on your drip rail, all right, so inside this little panel here, it's also spot welded. So what Steve has been doing is taking the cutoff wheel and just working away at that metal until we're able to separate this entire flange. And then the quarter will finally be out. But I'm going to go inside the car now. I'll show you where those spot welds are inside. Those holes right there are what we drilled out on the roof skin. And then these holes up here are those other spot welds that need to be drilled out because they are actually welding the quarter panel in. So if you're doing that, make sure you get those spot welds out. The plan is going to be for tomorrow, we're going to prep all of our flanges to be welded. So we'll knock off this electronic coating that they put on here. We'll punch everything out that needs to be plug welded, so weld through primer. And we're going to end up on the tail pan. So this piece of the old quarter panel is still spot welded to the tail pan. So we're going to remove the spot weld on that. This way we can anchor this to the tail pan even though this is getting replaced. And same thing on the bottom here. We'll skin back everything from the old quarter and we'll get this mocked up as best as possible. And then we can probably start welding some of it. Like I said, it's not getting welded to this because this is getting replaced. But maybe up in the door jamb on the drip rail and possibly a few other spots. But we'll get that anchored in place. Pretty happy with the position now. It seems to fit pretty well, but I think a lot of that is attributed to the prep work that we did and the cutting and everything. So we'll leave it here for tonight, but tomorrow's another day and hopefully some more progress for this car. So next day, we removed the remaining piece of quarter panel on the tail pan. Might be able to see it in there where the spot welds were removed. So we got that cleaned up. The flange down here is all removed. We fit the quarter panel up again. Still happy with the fitment. before we prep the quarter panel and actually start welding it into place, we're going to remove the outer rocker panel. Again, these outriggers that Steve welded in are adding more support than these are. I can move these with my hand pretty easily. So remove the outer rocker, get that in place. We'll probably put it in with self-tappers for now just to position it. And then that will hopefully help us to locate our quarter panel. Rocker's cut out. See where it was pretty bad back in here. This little piece here is where the dog leg of the quarter actually wrapped around. And take a look at the backside. Yep, there is no backside. So we have our new outer rocker positioned. All right, we made sure that was located properly. So Steve is going to scuff all this down, knock all the surface rust off, hit that with rust reformer. While he is doing that, I'm going to start prepping all of our flanges for the new quarter panel so that we can weld it in place. All right, so Steve cleaned up behind the sail panel, knocked all that rust down, hit it with rust reformer. And our quarter is prepped as well. So anything that's going to get welded to was knocked down, hit with weld through primer. Anything that we're going to re-plug weld, we use the pneumatic hole punch, knock some holes in there. Same thing around the door striker here, all right, in the dog leg for the rocker. So with that stuff being done and out of the way, I think we are finally ready to permanently place our quarter panel on this car. Now again, I wish we had a little bit of a better work area here. Meant to do the driver's side first, but when you order 2 passenger side rockers, it kind of forces you to do the one side you have the quarter for. But do our best to set the camera up somewhere where you could see it, and go ahead and get this thing in position and start welding it up. Now once the quarter panel is on, like I said, we put our rocker in place. It's a rough fitment right now. It's still a little bit loose. That's going to have to come out as well and get prepped. Again, both dog legs, it gets welded in. So we'll knock those surface areas down, weld through primer on those. But once we get the quarter and the rocker fit up and in place, this might start looking like a car once again. All right, so I'm inside the car right now, and we are prepping the outer rocker panel to get put on. These 2 vice grips are currently holding our inner rocker brace. All right, you can tell it's an inner rocker brace because of the way that it is, but also the label on there that tells you that it's an inner rocker brace. So we're going to weld that in, get it positioned in the car, and then once I climb out of this jungle gym in here, show you the quarter panel, because that is 74.8. 0.9% welded on. It's close, but let's get this tacked in and then bring you out and we'll start getting this positioned. Okay, we got our seam along the sail panel and the roof skin welded in. Back here, we have it just held in with a self-tapper for now, just to keep its place. Inside the door jamb here, we have a couple of spot welds. I don't even know if you can see that because there's no light over here. And we also have it welded to the, oh, now you can, thank you. So welded to the door jamb inside panel. So now our quarter is officially part of the car. We got the rocker outside now. We're going to start to fit that up, and we'll work on getting that welded in. And then back here, close the trunk just so you can see. Gap is pretty good there. Might need a little bit of work. This is getting replaced. The trunk lid's getting replaced. Tail panel's getting replaced. So there's going to be a lot of adjustment and fitting with all these panels because there's so much new sheet metal going on this car. But we have everything pretty close to where we think it should be for now. So we're going to work on getting this rocker panel in the car. I'm sure that's going to take some adjustment, and once we do, we can weld that in. So outer rocker is welded in. We have it joined to the inner rocker, top and bottom. Ignore these self-tappers. Those were in there just to kind of grab something with a vice grip and be able to adjust the height. But showed you that before, but it's welded in inside the door jamb. Again, there's still a lot of finish work that has to be done. Hopefully you can see in there, but the inside of the quarter panel is also welded to the outer rocker panel. All the way back. And I mean, we stood on this before, but the front of the car is without a doubt attached to the back of the car. It is all one piece. So, like I said, still a lot of finish work to do front to back, but it's in there, it's welded in. And once we get another passenger side quarter, we could do the other side. So we'll have 3 passenger side quarters. That is going to do it for this one. Obviously, there will be more on this car. If you like this, check Steve's channel out, American Nostalgia Garage. He's got more videos on this car. He's got like 36 Novas. 36 or 37 now?
Oh, I don't know. Probably 39.
Probably 39.
It's been a day since you asked.
Yeah.
So there might be another one.
But definitely check out American Nostalgia Garage. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you very soon.